Hello you guys, Abraxas here, and I'm going to be playing some Space Engine, and today I'm actually going to be making my own planet. So there is this warm Terra here, orbiting this large gas giant, next to that Wolf-Rayet star. In fact, we are in the Carina Nebula. And I'm going to modify this planet and make it my own, and I did just try to make a recording, but I noticed I wasn't recording, and I'm just stupid. But what that did was it gave me a little bit of practice with it. So it's already a Terra, which is what I want. What I want to do is I want to enable life, and I want to go ahead and make these rings a little bit cooler looking. So let's change the outer radius. There we go. And the inner radius. Okay, so I kind of want some nice big rings. Can I do that? Well, we got some nice big rings, and let's turn up the density a bit. Let's kick out the brightness slightly. And what's the front brightness? Okay, that's the front brightness. Yeah, let's keep it like that, kind of matching the planet. And the back brightness changes how shiny it is. So, I mean, all the shiny. And there we go. Now you would think with these rings divided like that, there would be asteroids or something orbiting in there. But no, of course not. And the next thing I want to do is I want a nice view of that gas giant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit play, which is already hit. So let's go up here to... here it is, semi-major. Sorry, choking a bit. Semi-major axis, and let's reduce this. Here we go. Now we have it orbiting just outside of its rings. I wonder if that's physically possible. I doubt that is physically possible. Let's just back that. No. Yes. Maybe. No. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, let's back that out, and there we go. We have a nice view of the rings over there. You can see a couple of the moons and the huge gas giant, and there is our probably blue luminous supergiant, probably blocking out the Wolf-Rayet star. So let's see what we got going on here. The rings are not really the texture I'd want. I don't know if I could actually modify that. If I can, I have no clue how to. Yeah, I don't see how, but let's go ahead and adjust the atmosphere a bit. So let's reduce the height of the atmosphere slightly. Let's not turn up its greenhouse effect. Let's turn down the pressure a little bit. Okay. So now if I land on it, the atmosphere shouldn't be as thick, and now we got a nice view of that gas giant up there. The cloud layer is still technically in the atmosphere, so I'm kind of liking its positioning right now. And if I go up here, I should be able to... Where is it? Ah, yes. Okay. So it already has life, but let's retoggle that and hit update. And there we go. Now we have a nice green going on. And it's looking a lot more Earth-like, except for the blue terrain. But I might be able to actually adjust that, so let's see. The texture scale, I actually want to mess with that down. Update. Could have made that bigger. Okay, so that decreases the frequency. Let's go to the texture scale and turn that up. Okay. That's looking a bit different, but if I zoom in, things are looking a little bit sharper. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Is this life? No, it's kind of a sand texture. I might have turned that up too much. Not sure. Sure. Oh, well, I'm not gonna mess with that too much. It's very vibrant green. I wonder if I can change that. What's this do? Not quite sure. When I zoom out, it changes like the color, and then when I zoom in, it's a little bit different. Not too sure what the hell I'm doing with these textures right now. Okay, so that made everything not so green and kind of actually blend in with the terrain. So I am going to keep that on. I'm going to turn down the texture scale again. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to see a little bit. So is that smaller or bigger? It's certainly bigger as I scale it down. So let's turn this up to 119. Okay, it's looking a bit better. But let's not go that far. What about 1,000? 1,400. Now if I zoom in, it's looking a lot better, I think. Yeah, it's kind of giving it a nice grass effect. I still feel like that could probably go up to here and probably be fine, maybe, slightly, I don't know. Not really. But the world's not rendering properly, so I'm assuming I'm breaking it. I mean, that's always a good thing. IMHO. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that's perfect. Yeah, and we're also getting like a nice terrain layer. Okay, yeah, I'm a big fan of that. What was that? There's clouds up there. Why are there clouds up there? Okay, I think I broke something, but I ain't gonna question that. Let's see. Okay, so we have climate, equators, ice caps, river frequency. Let's turn up the river frequency a little bit. Let's turn down the hill frequency. Let's turn down the volcano a little bit. Okay, let's just hit update and see what happens. Okay. Still a lot of hills. Definitely still a lot of hills. But, I think it's looking good. The atmosphere is still a little bit too thick for my taste, personally. So I'm going to see if I can adjust that. The hue is the color. I mean, if I go with a green atmosphere, it gives a nice green sky. I don't know, that's kind of Earth-like, isn't it? I would say that's kind of Earth-like. Yeah, maybe go for the nice winter color, like the dark blue. I'm a big fan of that. Let's turn down the height a little bit. What does the density do? Okay, density is that. Brightness? Okay, so brightness is... Okay, so that's what brightness is. And if I zoom out, I could actually see it really well. So what if I turn up the height now? Something like that. So now when I'm in the atmosphere, I have a nice dark blue. Let's change the hue a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural. I think I like that. Okay, so I'm liking this atmosphere. I can still see like kind of a nice sky. I can see that beautiful gas giant. And I think that is the Wolf Riot star. No, it's still the blue main sequence star. It's a yellow subgiant. Okay, well, whatever. Let's pause the game. Big fan of that. Let's turn down the skylight, because what that does is it kind of overbrights the terrain a little bit. I know what that is because CryEngine actually has that setting. Skylight is basically what makes the shadows not really show up. And yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking. It's looking very very Earth-like. So let's see what else we can do. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with the aurora at all. Is there hue anywhere for the grass and terrain? Not that I'm seeing anywhere, so can I actually adjust this color? Not that I can see. I can adjust the cloud layer, so let's mess with that a little bit. Okay, so the height right now is still within the atmosphere, correct? Certainly. Kind of high up there, but it's definitely where I like it. Yeah, you can see the nebula even during the day and stuff. I really like the way this looks. The grass is still too vibrant though, I must say. So I wonder if I can scroll up here and turn down the specular power, which is the shine of the planet. Brightness. So I could turn the brightness down slightly, giving it a little bit more of a natural green. Yeah, there we go. That's looking a little bit better. So far this is my terrestrial world. I don't know how to change the ring color, and I don't know how to change this terrain color. Or not the grass color, but like this terrain over here. I don't know how to make it not blue. I'm not seeing a setting for that. Okay, now we're getting a lot of shine with the water. I don't know if that was there before, but that certainly looks really nice. And we should have ice caps. Do we have ice caps? We don't have ice caps. Okay. Let's adjust that a little bit. Where was that ice cap latitude? Okay, there it is. So not making much sense it being frozen where the sun is facing. So let's see if I can fix that. Oh, okay. Let's turn this up a little bit. There we go. That should make it nice. Okay. So I'm liking that ice continent, but it's not in the right place. So maybe climate pole? Where'd the snow go? Sure. I don't know how to do this thing. Where was climate pole? There it is. Okay, let's turn that up to like that much. Okay, that doesn't really make it stand out that much. Does it turn this into a very tall mountain? Kinda, sorta. Yeah, it does. I change where that is. Change that. Holes to be there. How do I don't know how to adjust this. I know a lot of people who are probably messing with this thing are like face palming right now. Okay, I'm kind of liking that look, but the pole's still in the wrong spot, so maybe it's the actual rotation of the planet, like polar coordinates. Maybe that's it. What have I done? Do I want to update that? I don't know. Orbital. Still don't know. Oh, that's cool. So now it's like part of the ocean. Okay, that's actually pretty awesome there. Let's change the ice cap height a little bit higher. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. I'm definitely liking that. That's kind of cool. Makes the continent like kind of frozen there. Yeah, don't know how to adjust that. I guess someone can call me an idiot and correct me in the comments on how to fix that, but that is certainly not at the pole. No, that definitely ain't. No, absolutely not. Not in the slightest. Okay, so I'm gonna stop dicking around with the polar caps, and we're just gonna have some very weird polar caps, I guess. And what I want to mess with is the color. Where is the color? So I see erosion. I kind of want to turn that up a little bit, because I do like erosion. It makes it look a lot nicer. Give things like the mountainsides kind of better texture, I would think, or like model. Don't really know. Do we have mountains other than those ones? What's this? Oh, it's a hurricane. I think I should turn down the hurricane frequency. I don't think cyclone should be too common. That would be under clouds. Ah, yes. Cyclone frequency, not nearly as much. Very, very few cyclones, I think. Okay, very cool. Ooh, our beautiful bright blue ring is just showing up there, and there's our planet, because we are actually a moon. And our darkish sky. Big fan of that. So let's see what we can do about these clouds to make them look a little bit cooler and more frequent. Okay, so main frequency, let's turn that up. Oh, okay. What's this do? What's this? Does this make them bigger? No. What's this do? Okay, so we have more frequent ones. Getting some really cool, like, bumpy clouds. I'm liking that. Let's put... layer 1. Okay. It lets me modify each layer, I guess. I don't know. Coverage. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Turn down the frequency. Okay, so now we got a really cool looking cloud layer going on. And since I turned on the bump height, it should be a nice detailed cloud layer as well. Actually kind of bugged out. Let's see. Okay, I'm liking that. Still maybe quite a bit too bumpy. Alright, there we go. Nice detailed cloud layer. There's our polar cap. Still want to kind of turn down the frequency a little bit. There we go. Some huge storms. Let's turn up the height ever so slightly. But hopefully it's still in the atmosphere. It certainly is. It's now on the ground. We have some lovely clouds. And they are nice and detailed and kind of bumpy, so there we go. I'm happy with this cloud layer. Maybe still a little bit too much. Maybe I could turn that down a little bit, but I'm definitely a big fan of how that looks. Let's turn down the coverage ever so slightly. Yeah, there we go. I think I like those clouds. Frequency slightly higher. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so got the cloud layer finished. We got grass. We have a nice thin atmosphere. I might be able to turn up the height a little bit on the atmosphere. Just kind of make it look like you're not absolutely suffocating. Okay, so let's turn up the height to... Let's go with just 100 solid. No, wait, this is Aurora. Damn it. Where's the Auroras at? Okay, one's there and one's there. I ain't even gonna question it. That's just way off. Atmosphere. Cloud. Orbital. Axial. Physical properties. Where did atmosphere go? I think that was like right up here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so now we got like a little bit more atmosphere going on, but we can still see all the lovely details. Maybe slightly like up to 60. Yeah, I'm a big fan of 60. So it keeps the atmosphere nice and kind of thick looking. So if I zoom out here, we should have like a nice glow around the planet. That we certainly do. Kind of Earth-like. I have to say those poles still definitely very much bother me, but we're getting a nice Earth-like planet here. Orbiting around a gas giant, and our parenting star is still a Wolf-Rayet star. Let's go ahead and scroll up here. And where is temperature? Let's see if I could turn this down. Wait, what does temperature do? Not sure. Update? Not sure what temperature did. That ain't supposed to happen. Weird. Liking that nice shiny water and that bugged out area there. What is hat key? What is this? What's that do? Update. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Let's turn that up. I don't like the blue fade to everything. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so that doesn't look like it's doing anything significant. A blatantness. Oh! Here we go. So, just to make the Flat Earth Society proud, in case we want to live on a flat pancake world. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Okay, I'm liking where this is at. I still want to change the color and stuff, but I don't know how to do that. I can't seem to find that like anywhere. Spectrum? No. I turned down the snow level. Oh hey, that has snow on it now. Interesting. Let's turn that down more. Oh, check that out, we got snow. We got lots of snow. For a very hot planet, we have a lot of snow. Let's turn that up. Okay. Okay, we're getting some snowy mountain ranges now. I approve, I approve. Definitely needed that in this world. Some snow caps on these mountains, definitely. So let's drop that down to 548. Okay, snow's not quite everywhere, but it's definitely defined. So let's see what else we have. A lot of snow in weird places. Like facing directly towards a Wolf Riot Star and a blue luminous supergiant. What is Mare? Not sure what that is. Okay, so let's mess with the terrain type. Let's turn down the canyon frequency, which I think is what these lumps are. What? We got craters, rivers, canyons, hills. Let's turn down that one. Kind of get rid of these ugly hills, these rounded ones, and let's turn up the normal hill magnitude. Okay. So I mean, I turned the world into a porcupine, but I mean that's acceptable. Let's adjust from there. Okay, we're getting some kind of mountainous things going on. Let's turn down the frequency. Getting some going on here. Definitely getting some going on. What's fraction? Update. Let's turn the erosion up. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Hill 2 is like water stuff? Oh, no, it might be inverted. Not sure. Interesting, though. Does the entire ocean look like that now? Yeah, kind of, sort of. Don't quite know how these hills work, if that's not obvious yet. Just turn off dunes. Turn down the frequency of those. Turn down the fraction. Turn off this one, just get rid of that. Okay. So maybe hills 2 fraction just all the way up. Hills fraction all the way up? I don't know what's making it affect the water like that. Let's land and see what our hills look like. So, I mean, they're looking kind of cool. I'm actually liking the way these hills look. It's just, I don't know what's going on with the water over here. Other than maybe magnitude. Yeah, it looks like it might have been a magnitude thing. No, it's still happening. Very interesting looking. Let's see if I can reduce that snow a little bit. I think I'm happy with this world apart from this polar cap right here. I'm really liking the way it looks. When you fly in, the atmosphere looks great. The cloud layer is kind of sort of a little bit high, nice and detailed. I really like the cloud layer. I'm not sure how to change the blue texture here. Like, I don't see a setting for this at all. So I don't know how to change the color of the actual terrain. And I don't know how to adjust those poles. And I don't feel like dicking around with the longitude and latitude of the aurora effect. But we have a nice glow over here from our lovely gas giant there. Everything is nice and blood red due to the, well, nebula we're in. And we have our absolutely gorgeous looking rings over here. Just lit up in the night sky. Gas giant. Can we see the gas giant from here? I don't think so. But like I said, I'm a big fan of how this world looks. Nice terrestrial world. I'm probably not going to save it or even bother with that. But, yeah, here you guys go. I made my own world in Space Engine. Anyways, if you guys like the video, please leave it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. It really does help. And I will see you guys in the next one.